Lou, two offensive players in the first two rounds. Were you kind of Zach and Duke to hurry up and draft a defensive guy to give you some help?
Hey, the two guys we got in the first two rounds, they're going to help our team for sure. So I was super excited to get those two, and then now just getting Joseph really going to help our team as well, and excited to get going with these guys.
How do you think Joseph helps you defensively?
I mean, you look at the guy and he jumps off the tape. You know, he's explosive. He has great length to him. He brings some position flex. You know, he plays the game the right way. He plays extremely hard. So, you know, just excited about what he brings to the team.
Coach, when you look at Ossai, Trey Waynes coming back, Reader coming back, do you almost feel like you got a couple of extra draft picks?
100%. Yeah. You know, DJ played only a couple hundred snaps for us last year. Trey didn't play at all, as we know. So, yeah, looking at it that way for sure, that two new additions to the team, even though they were both here with us last year.
Thank you.
Lou, he's maybe a touch smaller than Trey and Sam. Do you like having a rotational guy look different and have a different style than maybe your two guys in the front?
Yeah, he's close. You know, he's 6'3" and change and almost 260. He's right there, 256, 257. So he's close to those guys. But I'm good with where he's at from a size standpoint. It doesn't hurt. You know, again, he brings some position flex, which is nice. The more they can do, the better it is for us. So, you know, just like I said, excited to get these guys in here and get them on the Zoom initially, and then get them in here and work with them.
Lou, when you watch Ossai's tape, what was the most impressive thing you saw?
Yeah, as I said, just how he plays the game, his physicalness, his effort. You could see his explosive first step off the ball, and his length shows up as well, which is any great pass rusher, generally speaking, has good length. So we're excited about those elements that he brings.
How encouraged were you when that explosiveness you saw on tape, he backed that up with the pro day and the numbers that he put up there?
Yeah, it's nice when both the tape and the workout match. You know, it gets a little more challenging to evaluate when one is drastically different than the other. But he was pretty consistent in both the workout and his game tape.
What's his football acumen like, Coach?
Yeah, he's good. You know, guys got Hobb spent time with him, Duff spent time with him, and you know, we did a bunch of Zooms with him, and we were all pleased with how he was able to communicate, and his football instincts were good. So I'm excited about it.
Coach, when you say position flex, you're obviously talking about edge and the ability to drop, right?
Yeah, ability to do a bunch of different things. Exactly right. And I think he brings that. He's done it. You know, he's shown that he can do that. But first and foremost, he can rush, and that's what's most important.
Words that have come up a lot are his effort, his ability to finish plays. Is that something you can teach, or is that something you specifically scout in a player like this? Yeah,
it's something that you want to be, built into these guys. You know, if they've got a great motor, generally speaking, that's going to continue with them. And if they don't, sometimes those things are hard to change. But this guy brings that relentless effort, which is terrific.
Well, it sounded like they kind of had him moved in and doing a little bit more stuff on the edge as the season went along, and it's maybe kind of brought out a little bit of the best in him. Did you see that's maybe it's just kind of scratching the surface a little bit if he is down there playing edge a little?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he had a bunch of TFLs last year, and I think that maybe he became more comfortable with being over there, and certainly that only bodes well for us and what he's going to bring to us. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, they call that the jack linebacker. How would you define that?
He's just playing defensive end for him, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You got it.
You never really know how these things are going to play out, but were you surprised to see him still there in the third round?
Like you said, you never know with the draft. You never know how it's going to shake out. We were certainly pleasantly surprised that he was there, and once he was, we were excited to get him. So you never know. This thing is so subjective. Everybody sees things a little bit differently, and the good news is we were all on board with it and excited to have him.
Was finding a rusher your number one priority in the draft?
Yeah, I think that we did the organization did such a great job in free agency of helping us in the back end, at corner, at safety, and adding depth. And, I think that it was important to add to our front, and this is a good start.
Coach, this defense is now really starting to take on the identity of you. You've been here a couple of years now. What do you want your defense to represent in terms of how other teams see you playing against the Bengal defense?
Sure. I mean, I want them to see us as a physical, fast, smart football team. And it starts with being physical and tough. And if you put that on tape every week, you're going to have teams that are, they're going to have to game plan for you for different things. And but football has never changed. If you're physical and you bring toughness to it and you play really fast and make good decisions out on the field, you're going to be hard to beat.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Coach? Coach, we'll let you go. Thanks for your time.
Hey guys, good to see everybody.
Yep. See you.